Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 89 of Sonic Boom TV. This episode is an unboxing of some stuff I got in the mail today, although I already took it out of the box. I did not open the records yet, so we'll do that as well. This episode is the 4 records I got from a friend of mine. She used to own Spin the Black Circle Records in Chester, West Virginia. I don't know. She went through a divorce and all that stuff. None of anybody's business. But I don't know if she's even involved in the store anymore, or if the store even exists. Haven't talked to her in a while. But she did put on her Facebook page the other day that she was selling some records for $10 each. And I could not pass up the opportunity to get a couple of these records because a few of them are ones I've been really trying to get for a long while and just haven't been able to do it for one reason or another. These also there are 2 of the 4 that relate to Rancid without being Rancid. And that's one of my favorite bands. And that's just leading up to I will be doing the review of the ranking. Of Rancid albums. I tried to buy the first album by them 2 nights ago on eBay, but it didn't work out. It was too expensive for a CD, and the record seemed like the only one available was from Europe or something, so I wasn't getting that. So anyway, let's jump into this. First one I got, the Jesus and Mary Chain Psycho Candy. I don't have much by them as far as physical copies go, but this is a really good album. I have their greatest hits, the singles collection or whatever it's called, on a CD. This is the first one I have on vinyl. I might have this on CD as well. I think I have 2 of their albums on CD, and that's it. And one of them is the greatest hits thing. But I have a couple other things digitally. But this one has Just Like Honey, Taste of Candy. I think that's the only 2 that were kind of hit songs. But Jesus and Mary Chain, if you haven't heard them, they're like an alternative rock band, but they're really good. They do have some poppy moments, but most people I know that don't know this band, somehow they see them live for some reason, and then they're just blown away. And so I would get into them if you can. This record, I believe, is worth like $65 new if it's the one I think it is. The version is they had it for $25.99, then they marked it down to $18.99, and I got it for $10. So, but I think it's worth way more than that. So we'll see. I'm going to open it up now. I've got a little guitar pick thing action going here. Let's pull it out. I don't know if the vinyl is color or not. There's no download card or anything inside there. We've got printed inner sleeve. I think that's some of the lyrics. And we've got black vinyl. So black vinyl. So this one this is not the one that I thought was like $65, but I think it's probably about $30. Something like that. I say Reprise, some people say Reprise Records label. With a little tugboat, the steamboat on it. Very staticky. Okay. Then the next one is another one that I have this on CD. I have quite a few of her albums on CD. This is my 90s Rockstar Crush. She hasn't called me back. Liz Phair, Whip Smart. Not my favorite album by her, but has Supernova, which I think was probably her biggest hit. Supernova's on it. That may be the only single that I could think of off of this. And it is it's a gatefold, so let's open that up. Again, $10 for this one. They were all $10, all 4 of them. No hype sticker or anything. We do have the parental advisory there. Back cover. We've got awesome little gatefold thing. Whoops. With I don't know what these things are saying here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And that, that's silly. Silliness ensues. We've got white inner sleeve, but we do have a lyric sheet or something or other. We've got that, and this is not lyrics, it's just credits. This paper looks like it's like supposed to be like photocopy paper or something, but it's really actually kind of a nice piece of paper as far as paper goes. We've got the white, I mean the black vinyl with custom labels. Not that great, but you know, they don't have the song names on the record itself, and so that if that's going to be my one complaint about this album is that although the song names are on this, I'm not going to pull this out every time, but the side 2 gets kind of nothing. I mean, you can't even hardly read the first 2 songs there. I mean, unless you get right up on it. So that was a weird choice to, Cinco de Mayo and Dogs of L.A. But I don't know. Seems like a weird design choice as far as that goes. I wouldn't have done that if I were doing it. Then the next 2, they relate to Rancid in silly ways, I guess. First one up is Life's a Riot with Spy vs. Spy, Billy Bragg. This is the 30th remastered, original, and exclusive live tracks anniversary edition. Read all that mess. This came out on Record Store Day. I thought about buying it, but it just wasn't in the budget. But it's got another little hype sticker right there. And I'll read off everything that says. 9 out of 10, all music. Life's a Riot, still stirs. Uncut, a truly great British rock debut album. 9 out of 10 for the line of best fit. It's like all one word. 17 minutes of blistery passion. 10 out of 10, louder than war. Bragg's socio-political analysis is timelessly lean and keen and poignant. The Guardian, limited edition orange vinyl. How this relates to Rancid. Rancid has a song called "The War's End," and the lyrics start off: "Little Sammy was a punk rocker. You know his mother never understand him. Went into his room and smashed his Billy Bragg record. Didn't want to hear that communist lecture, or didn't want him to hear that communist lecture." So basically, it's a song about a kid who's getting into punk rock. Gets into Billy Bragg, and my dog is coughing over there again. But anyway, he gets into Billy Bragg, and his mom goes in and trashes his stuff because he thinks he's communist or whatever. He may be, I don't know. I own one other Billy Bragg album. I don't know the name of the title of it, but it has the song "Sexuality" and something about a footballer or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I listened to it. But I wanted to get this because it's supposed to be his first album plus new stuff. So there's the Milkman of Human Kindness, To Have and To Have Not, Richard, A New England. I think that I may know that song. The Man in the Iron Mask, the Busy Girl Buys Beauty, Lover's Town Revisited, and then the Now, it says recorded live at the Union Chapel, London, June 5th, 2013. There's the intro, Lover's Town Revisited, To Have and To Have Not, The Busy Girl Buys Beauty, The Man in the Iron Mask, Richard, The Milkman of Human Kindness, and A New England. So it's the same songs, Slightly different order, but a live version on the other side. So that's pretty cool. You know, it makes it worth it because what the price was, I think it was like $30 or something, and that's kind of was out of my range at the time. But when I saw her, she had this for $10. I was like, I gotta get it. You know, Billy Bragg is he's punk rock, but he's not like loud and crazy. It's just from at least the other album that I have, it's almost like a folky pop kind of thing going on. No download card. We got a printed inner. I'm having trouble talking today. Printed inner sleeve with the record is on the side, which is kind of weird. But it's this orange vinyl custom label. Now that's a cool label. I guess it's that way. Can't really see. Very cool. You guys can see that it's kind of got a swirl to it. I don't know if you can see it. It just looks kind of plain orange, I think, on the screen. But if maybe, I don't know. It's hard to do. But there is like a texture to it. It's kind of cool. So that's Billy Bragg and how he related to Rancid. So I guess you got to put this in sideways like that so the record doesn't fall out the side. Boop, Billy Bragg. And the last one I got and how it relates to Rancid is the Distillers. This is the Distillers 20th anniversary debut album reissue. Now, I didn't know this was 20 years old. Let's first start off. It says remastered audio, updated artwork, purple pink swirl vinyl. That's what that little record thing says right there. And that one was originally looks like $22.98. Back cover. Now, this is how it relates to Rancid. This young lady right here, Brody Armstrong, guitar and vocals, she was married to Tim Armstrong of Rancid. And then she got involved with the guy from Queens of the Stone Age, I think the singer. And that put me off. I took it personally. So I never bought any of her albums. I never bought any of the Queens of Stone Age stuff. I don't like the Queens of Stone Age anyway, but that just gave me more reason to not like them. But I do like her band, and I did try to buy this a couple times. Tried to win it a few times on different little giveaway things and stuff. Never got it, but I didn't realize it was 20 years old. I do know several of her songs. I don't own anything except this now. But trying to think of what the songs that I know are. Maybe The World Comes Tumbling. Ask the Angels, I think that's the one. I think they have a video for that one. But anyway, that's the back cover. Kind of cool. I don't know what the original artwork looked like, but let's bust it open and find out what this pink swirly stuff is about. Oops. I have a lot to listen to this weekend. I'm hoping to get around to it. I didn't listen to anything last weekend, but I've been listening to like MP3s and junk. Oh, the inside of that is purple. That's kind of cool. No download card. I've been listening to a lot of stuff MP3 wise. We've got printed inner sleeve. Got some credits there, thank yous and stuff. And then lyrics on this sheet. It's kind of a neon green, kind of cool. Cool color. Purple and green going there. And the record itself got the purple with the swirl. The pink is not barely there. It's kind of pink, I guess. It almost looks like just this light purple, not even really pink. They should have done a green to match the record, but that side is kind of a light purple on the label. But I think this is going to be good. I mean, the songs I've seen videos and stuff for, I liked them all. So, I just had a little grudge. I don't like when people cheat on people that I like. So, and I don't know the whole story. It's none of my business really, but anyway, that's all I got for that. I do have one more record coming in the mail. It's another one by that band, the Cryptics, that I found on eBay. Found another one for a reduced price, and so picked that up for, I think it was like $9.99. But that'll be here hopefully tomorrow. This wasn't supposed to be here till Saturday, and it got here in 2 days. So, you know, the mail is just the mail. You know, who knows? But anyway, that's it for this episode. I'll be doing, like I said, I'll be doing that Ranted rankings. Probably gonna do some other ones. I've been thinking of ones I could do. You know, I've got a list of bands now that I want to do rankings on, and I know some people like those. So anyway, that's it for this episode. I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.